ADW Hatred Slam 29th show of 2022 by Colton Dennis. The crowd is cheering. Hello everyone and welcome to the 29th show of Hatred Slam. Do you believe we've made it this far? Asked announcer number 1. I actually didn't think we would make it this far. But we have. It's unbelievable, said announcer number 2. Speaking of unbelievable, this week we're on our way to the 3rd annual battle of the shows, and I can't wait for it, said announcer number 1. It's a tradition going back to pay-per-views, and we find out who the best show is at the 3rd annual of, said announcer number 2. But tonight, both shows have their wrestlers here, and we have them in action. Let's head to the ring for our first match of the night, said announcer number 1. Beldings. This match is scheduled for one fall. Is a champion versus champion match. Introducing the challengers first representing Hatred Slam. She is the XX champion, Gem. Gem raises her title. And her opponent representing Blood Rumble. She is the ladies champion, Coral, said announcer number 3. Coral raises her title. Beldings. Here we go. The first meeting of Coral and Gem. Who do you think will win? Asked announcer number 2. Like I always say. And quat. It's anyone's ball game, and quat, said announcer number 1. Both Coral and Gem lock up. Coral puts a headlock onto Gem. Gem groans then elbows Coral's stomach. Coral groans then tightens the headlock. Gem groans, bounces Coral off of the ropes then pushes her. Coral bounces off of the ropes on the opposite side of the ring. Gem goes for a kitchen sink. Coral flips then rolls Gem up. 1, 2. Gem kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Coral almost had it there, said announcer number 2. Both Coral and Gem stand up. Gem knees Coral's stomach. Coral groans. Gem punches Coral. Coral groans then goes into the ropes. Gem bounces Coral off of the ropes, runs then knees her stomach. Coral groans. Gem bounces Coral off of the ropes, runs then knees her stomach again. Coral groans then falls onto her knees. Gem is taking it to Coral, said announcer number 1. Gem hits Coral's back. Coral groans then walks towards the corner. Gem approaches Coral then kicks her stomach. Coral groans. Gem whips Coral into the opposite corner. Coral jumps onto the second rope then does a crossbody onto Gem. 1, 2. Gem kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Both Coral and Gem stand up. Gem goes to punch Coral. Coral ducks, runs, then bounces off of the ropes. Gem does a back elbow onto Coral. Coral groans. What a back elbow that was, said announcer number 2. Gem sits Coral up onto the mat, knees her back then locks in a headlock. Coral is groaning. Coral needs to find a way to get back into this, said announcer number 2. Gem tightens the headlock. Coral groans then slowly stands up. Gem keeps the headlock onto Coral. Coral elbows Gem's stomach. Gem groans. Coral elbows Gem's stomach again. Gem groans then breaks the headlock. Coral continuously punches Gem. Gem continuously groaning then staggering backwards into the ropes. Coral bounces Gem off of the ropes then bends over. Gem kicks Coral's chest. Coral groans then stands up. Gem goes to punch Coral. Coral ducks, wraps Gem's arms then does a back slide onto her. 1, 2. Gem kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Another close one by Coral, said announcer number 2. Both Coral and Gem stand up. Gem uppercuts Coral. Coral groans then walks away. Jem approaches Coral. Coral kicks Jem's stomach. Jem groans. Coral grabs Jem's head, then bounces it off the top turnbuckle. Jem groans. Coral chops Jem's chest. Jem groans, then walks along the ropes. Coral bounces Jem off of the ropes, then clotheslines her. Jem groans. Coral hooks Jem's left leg. 1, 2. Jem kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Coral just keeps getting close. Pinfalls, said announcer number 1. Both Coral and Jem stand up. Coral kicks Jem's stomach. Jem groans. Coral sets Jem up, then suplexes her. Jem groans. Coral goes through the middle rope, then climbs up the turnbuckle. Coral's heading up top, said announcer number 2. Coral gets to the top turnbuckle, looks down at Jem, jumps off of it, then goes body splash onto her. Jem raises her knees. Coral lands onto Jem's knees, then she groans. Jem wraps her arms and leg around Coral, then rolls her up. 1, 2. Coral kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Jem almost had it that time, said announcer number 1. Jem stands up, picks Coral up, lifts, then slams her onto the mat. Coral groans. Jem runs, bounces off of the ropes, then does an elbow drop onto Coral. Coral groans. Jem smiles, then stands up. I think Jem wants to finish this, said announcer number 2. Coral is slowly moving, then standing up. Jem goes for a discus clothesline onto Coral. Coral ducks, wraps Jem's right arm, turns her around, kicks her stomach, then does a DDT onto her. Jem groans. Nice reversal by Coral, said announcer number 1. Coral rolls Jem onto her back, then hooks her right leg. 1, 2. Jem places her left leg onto the bottom rope. Hey, her leg's on the bottom rope, Coral, said referee number 1. Coral sees Jem's left leg on the bottom rope, then she sighs. Coral almost had it there, said announcer number 2. It only takes 3 seconds, said announcer number 1. Coral stands up, then waves at Jem. I think Coral's gonna end this match, said announcer number 2. Jem slowly stands up. Coral tries locking in a cobra clutch onto General Jem. Is struggling. Coral hits Jem's back. Jem groans. Coral locks in a cobra clutch, then lifts Jem. Jem rolls Coral forward onto the mat. Coral stands up, then turns around. Jem does a discus clothesline onto Coral. Jem's discus clothesline connects. This has to be it, said announcer number 1. Jem crawls towards Coral. Blood Rumble women are running down the ramp, slide into the ring, then attack Jem. Jem starts groaning. Ring the bell, said referee number 1. Bell dings. Why are the Blood Rumble women out here? Asked announcer number 2. Hatred Slam women are running down the ramp, then start attacking Blood Rumble women. It's an all-out battle of the shows, said announcer number 1. Security is running down the ramp, then breaks the women apart. This is a lot of chaos going on, said announcer number 2. But it's good for business though, said announcer number 1. Well folks, as we clear the area. Up next, Hatred Slam's Transcontinental Champion, Hallowed, will go one-on-one with Blood Rumble's US Continental Champion, Onyx, said announcer number 1. Hallowed's gonna need a lot of power in those kicks tonight, said announcer number 2. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall. Is a champion versus champion match. Introducing the challengers, first representing Hatred Slam. He is the Transcontinental Champion, the Hallowed. The Hallowed raises his title. And his opponent, representing Blood Rumble. He is the US Continental Champion, Onyx, said announce number 3. Onyx raises his title. Beldings. Both Onyx and the Hallowed are walking around the ring, then go to lock up. The Hallowed ducks underneath Onyx's right arm. Onyx turns around. The Hallowed goes to superkick Onyx. Onyx catches the Hallowed's left leg, then pushes him. The Hallowed rolls backwards onto the mat, stands up, then looks at Onyx. Come on, said Onyx. The Hallowed shrugs his shoulders, runs at Onyx, then jumps at him. Onyx falls into the ropes. The Hallowed is punching Onyx's sides. Onyx is groaning, then goes to punch the Hallowed. The Hallowed ducks, then continues punching Onyx's sides. Onyx continues groaning, then punches the Hallowed. The Hallowed rolls backwards onto the mat, stands up, then runs at Onyx. Onyx clotheslines the Hallowed hard. The Hallowed groans. Oh man, the Hallowed got clotheslined hard, said announcer number 1. The Hallowed stands up in the corner. Onyx approaches the Hallowed. The Hallowed kicks Onyx's stomach. Onyx groans, then punches the Hallowed. The Hallowed groans. Onyx pushes the Hallowed's head back, then chops his chest. The Hallowed groans, then falls onto his knees. Onyx grabs the Hallowed's head, picks him up, places him into the corner, pushes his head back, then chops his chest again. The Hallowed groans, then falls onto the mat. I bet those chops leave an impression on Hallowed's insides, said announce number 2. Onyx picks the Hallowed up, wraps his arms around him, then throws him across the ring. The Hallowed lands onto the mat, then he groans. Hallowed just got thrown across the ring, said announce number 1. Remind me to never go on that ride, said announcer number 2. Onyx approaches the Hallowed. The Hallowed punching Onyx's sides again. Onyx groans. The Hallowed punches Onyx. Onyx groans. The Hallowed goes to punch Onyx. Onyx blocks. Grabs the Hallowed's head, then headbutts him. The Hallowed falls onto the mat. What a headbutt that was, said announcer number 1. Onyx picks the Hallowed up, wraps his arms around him, then throws him across the ring again. The Hallowed lands onto the mat. He groans, then rolls outside of the ring. That's probably the best spot for Halloweds to be. Outside of the ring, said announcer number 2. Onyx walks towards the ropes. Maybe not, said announcer number 1. Onyx starts to go over the top rope. The Hallowed grabs Onyx's left leg, then hangs it off of the top rope. Onyx groans, then holds his left leg. The Hallowed grabs Onyx's left leg, then hangs it off of the top rope again. Onyx groans, then he falls onto the mat. Onyx is down. Now is Hallowed's opportunity, said announce number 2. The Hallowed slides into the ring. Onyx slowly kneels on the mat. The Hallowed superkicks Onyx. Onyx groans, then sways. The Hallowed superkicks Onyx again. Onyx groans, then sways again. The Hallowed goes to superkick Onyx a third time. Onyx catches the Hallowed's right leg. Oh no! Hallowed's in trouble. Now, said announcer number 1. Onyx spins the Hallowed. The Hallowed jumps up, then kicks the left side of Onyx's head. Onyx groans, then falls onto the mat. The Hallowed stands up, goes through the middle ropes, then climbs up the turnbuckle. Hallowed's gonna try for his top rope body splash, said announcer number 2. The Hallowed gets to the top turnbuckle, looks down at Onyx, jumps off of it, then does a body splash onto him. Onyx groans. The Hallowed quickly covers Onyx. 1, 2. Onyx throws the Hallowed off of himself. 2, said referee number 2. The Hallowed stands up, goes through the middle ropes, then climbs up the turnbuckle again. Hallowed's going back up, said announce number 1. The Hallowed gets to the top rope. Onyx slowly stands up. The Hallowed jumps off of the top turn. Buckle. Onyx spears the Hallowed. The Hallowed groans, then holds his sides. Onyx just speared the Hallowed from the top turn. Buckle. The Hallowed rolls outside of the ring, then lands onto the floor. Onyx shakes his head, then looks around. He's outside, Onyx, said announcer number 2. Onyx limps, then shakes his left leg. Onyx's left leg is still bothering him, said announcer number 1. Hey, wait a minute. Look up on the stage, said announcer number 2. Onyx turns around, then sees Hatred Slam wrestlers. Come on, you want a piece of me? Asked Onyx. Hatred Slam wrestlers are walking down the ramp, then stopping next to the ring. Onyx continues staring at Hatred Slam wrestlers. The Hallowed slowly pulls himself up onto the ledge of the ring. Onyx looks at the Hallowed, approaches him, then grabs his head. The Hallowed grabs Onyx's head, then hangs him off the top rope. Onyx gasps, then staggers away. The Hallowed slides into the ring, stands up, then goes to superkick Onyx. Onyx grabs the Hallowed's left leg, then pushes him. The Hallowed rolls backwards onto the mat, stands up, then runs at Onyx. Onyx clotheslines the Hallowed hard. The Hallowed flips onto the mat. Onyx just turned Hallowed inside out, said announcer number 1. Onyx looks at Hatred Slam wrestlers. You want your friend? Fine, said Onyx, picking the Hallowed up, lifting him over his head, walking towards the ropes, then throwing him onto them. Oh my god. Onyx just took out most of the Hatred Slam wrestlers, said announcer number 2. Blood Rumble wrestlers are running down the ramp, then start attacking Hatred Slam wrestlers. Oh no, not again, said announcer number 1. Both Blood Rumble and Hatred Slam wrestlers are fighting each other, then walking up the ramp. 7, 8, 9, 10. Ring the bell, said referee number 2. Bell dings. Here's your winner by count out. Onyx, said announce number 3. Onyx wins the first match for Blood Rumble. Congratulations to Onyx. Well folks, that's all the time we have. I hope you, said announcer number 1, being interrupted. Music is playing. What's going on? Asked announcer number 2. Both Revanger and the Strangler appear walking onto the stage, then go down the ramp. Hold up, hold up, hold up. You can't have a show versus show without the tag team champions. I mean, what's the sense? Both Revanger and the Strangler slide into the ring, then stand up. So, me and my partner, Strangler here, thought of an idea. Since we're the tag team champions, and we're part of Blood Rumble, I thought, hey, why not come out here and have a match? So, if there's any members of Hatred Slam in the back that want to fight the tag team champions, come on out. Hey, even better than that, I'll up the stacks. We'll defend our tag team titles against them, said Revanger. Music is playing. No way, said announcer number 2. Both Pain and Predator appear walking down the ramp. Revanger, you put out an open challenge to any Hatred Slam wrestlers. So, me and my boy Predator thought, why just have the global title around our waists? But why not have the tag titles hanging off our shoulders? So Revanger, we accept your challenge, said Pain. Well, I guess we're having another match, said announcer number 1. And it's for the tag team titles, said announcer number 2. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall. Is for the tag team championships. Introducing the challengers first, Predator and the global champion, Pain. And their opponents, they are the tag team champions, Revanger and the Strangler, said announce number 3. Both Ravanger and the Strangler raise their titles, then hand them to referee number 3. Referee number 3 raises the titles, walks towards the ropes, then hands them to number 1. Beldings. Both Pain and the Strangler are walking around the ring, then lock up. The Strangler puts a headlock onto Pain. Pain groans, bounces the Strangler off of the ropes, then does a shoulder block onto him. The Strangler falls onto the mat. Pain bounces off of the ropes on the side of the ring, then jumps over the Strangler. The Strangler stands up, then does a hip toss onto Pain. Pain groans, then rolls towards the ropes. "It's all right, Pain. We've got this," said Predator. Pain stands up. Both Pain and the Strangler walk around the ring, then lock up again. Pain puts a headlock onto the Strangler. The Strangler groans, bounces Pain off of the ropes, then goes to push him. Pain holds onto the headlock. The Strangler groans. "Strangler needs to find a way out of this," said announcer number 1. The Strangler groans again, stands up, wraps his arms around Pain, then does a side suplex onto him. Pain lands onto the mat, then he groans. Strangler found a way out. "Now to make it to Ravanger," said announcer number 2. Both Pain and the Strangler are crawling towards both Predator and Ravanger, then tag both of their left hands. Both Predator and Ravanger go through the middle rope. Ravanger goes to punch Predator. Predator blocks, then continuously punches Ravanger. Ravanger, continuously groaning, then staggers backwards into the ropes. Predator bounces Ravanger off of the ropes, then does a back elbow onto him. Ravanger groans. Predator picks Ravanger up, then whips him into the corner. Ravanger groans. Predator runs at Ravanger. Ravanger boots Predator. Predator groans, then walks away. Ravanger jumps onto the second rope, then leaps at Predator. Predator quickly does a dropkick onto Ravanger. Ravanger groans. Predator covers Ravanger. 1, 2. Ravanger kicks out. 2, said referee number 3. "That was a beautiful dropkick by Predator," said announce number 1. Predator stands up, picks Ravanger up, then bounces him off of the ropes. Ravanger reverses it, then goes to punch Predator. Predator ducks, then bounces off of the ropes again. Ravanger turns around. Predator does a corkscrew elbow onto Ravanger. Predator's corkscrew elbow connects, said announce number 2. Predator covers Ravanger. 1, 2. Ravanger kicks out. 2, said referee number 3. "So close to having new tag team champions," said announcer number 1. Predator picks Ravanger up. Ravanger moves Predator's arms, then punches him. Predator is groaning, then staggering backwards into the ropes. Ravanger bounces Predator off of the ropes, then bends over. Predator kicks Ravanger's chest. Ravanger groans, then walks away. Predator bounces off of the ropes. The Strangler pulls onto Predator's right leg. Predator looks at the Strangler. "Do it again." "Go ahead," said Predator. Pain hits the Strangler from behind. Both Pain and the Strangler are punching each other. Predator turns around, then runs at Ravanger. Ravanger lifts Predator over the top rope. Predator lands onto the floor. "Count him out," said Ravanger. "Ravanger's gonna take a count-out victory," said announcer number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, said referee number 3. Predator pulls himself up, then rolls into the ring. Predator breaks the count, said announcer number 1. Ravanger lays on top of Predator, then continuously punches him. Predator continuously groaning. "Hey, get off of him." 1, 2, 3, 4. Referee number 3 pulls Ravanger off of Predator. You have a 5 count. Don't make me disqualify you, said referee number 3. Then do it, said Ravanja, slapping referee number 3. Did you just? That's it, said referee number 3. Yeah. Do it. Disqualify me, said Ravanja. Referee number 3 starts to go through the middle rope. Predator rolls up Ravanja. Referee number 3 looks into the ring, then quickly lays onto the mat. 1, 2. Ravanja kicks out. 2, said referee number 3. That was close. First, the referee wanted to disqualify Ravanja. Then Predator rolled Ravanja up and almost got the win, said announcer number 2. Ravanja stands up, then drop kicks Predator. Predator groans. What a drop kick, said announcer number 1. Ravanja looks at referred number 3, then stands up. You said, and quat, you were gonna disqualify me, and quat. Come on, do it already, said Ravanja. Don't make me do it, said referee number 3. Ravanja raises his hand. Predator hits Ravanja's back. Ravanja groans. Predator grabs Ravanja's shoulders, jumps up, then goes for backstabber. Ravanja holds onto referee number 3. Predator lands onto the mat, then groans. Oh, Predator went for the backstabber, but Ravanja held onto the referee, said announcer number 2. Ravanja looks at Predator. Predator slowly standing up. Ravanja runs, bounces Predator off of the ropes, then rolls him up. 1, 2. Predator kicks out. 2, said referee number 3. Pain appears on the ledge of the ring. Ravanja hits Pain. Pain falls off the ledge of the ring, lands onto the floor, then he groans. That's what you get, said Ravanja. Predator stands up, hits Ravanja's back, grabs his shoulders, then does backstabber onto him. Ravanja flips over, then lands onto the mat. Predator's backstabber connects, said announcer number 1. Predator covers Ravanja. We're gonna have new tag champs, said announcer number 2. 1, 2. The Strangler lands onto Predator. 2, said referee number 3. Strangler saved the match, said announcer number 1. Pain slides into the ring, then runs at the Strangler. The Strangler sidesteps Pain. Pain goes through the middle rope, then lands onto the floor. The Strangler smiles. Predator stands up, then dropkicks the Strangler's back. The Strangler goes through the middle rope, then lands onto Pain. Both Pain and the Strangler are laying on the floor. Predator turns around, then looks at Ravanja. Ravanja stands up. Predator runs at Ravanja. Ravanja dropkicks Predator's right leg. Predator gets hung up onto the middle rope. He gasps, then stands up. Ravanja kicks Predator's stomach, runs, bounces off of the ropes. Does a knee lift, then does a neck breaker onto him. Predator groans, then goes limp. Ravanja's knee lift neckbreaker connects, said announcer number 2. Ravanja goes to cover Predator. Pain grabs Ravanja's leg. Ravanja is struggling. The Strangler hits Pain's back. Pain groans, then knees the Strangler's stomach. The Strangler groans. Pain whips the Strangler. The Strangler reverses it. Pain goes into the barricade, then he groans. Ravanja approaches Predator, then bends down. Predator wraps his arms around Ravanja, then rolls him up. 1, 2. Ravanja kicks out. 2, said referee number 3. Both Predator and Ravanja stand up. Predator goes to punch Ravanja. Ravanja ducks, then bounces off of the ropes. The Strangler tags Ravanja's left shoulder. Predator does a dropkick onto Ravanja, then goes to cover him. He's not legal, said referee number 3. Predator looks at referee number 3. What? Asked Predator. He ain't the legal person, said referee number 3. What do you mean? Asked Predator, standing up. The Strangler slides into the ring, quickly rolls Predator up, then holds his tights. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, said referee number 3. Bell dings. Here are your winners and still the tag team champions, Ravanger and the Strangler. Both Ravanger and the Strangler roll outside of the ring, then walk up the ramp. Referee number 3 approaches both Ravanger and the Strangler, then hands the titles to them. Both Ravanger and the Strangler raise the titles. Predator is looking at both Ravanger and the Strangler. Payne stands up outside of the ring. Well, congratulations to both Ravanger and the Strangler. Even though they cheated, said announcer number 1. Yeah, so now Blood Rumble is up 2-0 so far, said announcer number 2. Yeah, we'll see how the rest of the matches go. Well, folks, we want to thank you for watching. Be safe out there and good night. Bye bye, said announcer number 2, waving. Both Ravanger and the Strangler continue raising the titles. The crowd is booing. The end.